St. Albert. Bruce Gobson.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Fire season has started early in our province with some 37 fires currently burning. Overnight, the hamlet of Duffield in Parkland County was evacuated, along with residents of nearby acreages. The hamlet of Tomahawk was also evacuated, as well as portions of the Paul First Nation. The residents of nearby Clear Lake are currently on evacuation standby. My question today is to the Minister of Agriculture and Forestry. What steps is your ministry taking to protect the residents of Parkland County from wildfire?
Honourable Minister of Forestry.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thanks to the member from Spruce Grove, St. Albert for the question. While Parkland County is outside the forest protection area, the ministry is always ready to assist municipalities and to protect residents. The department has sent 4 8-person crews to help the county, as well as a fire behaviour officer and 1 helicopter. All fires currently burning are human-caused. While we're ready to assist where we can, I'd like to urge all Albertans to take necessary steps to minimize the wildfires.
First supplemental.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Given that the ministry has started wildfire season early, to the same minister, what steps have you taken to minimize the likelihood of wildfires?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thanks again to the member for the question. It is important to note the unpredictability when it comes to Alberta's wildfires this season. It is difficult to predict weather patterns 2 weeks from now, let alone a full season ahead. Nevertheless, the trend is for drier, warmer springs. To address this, I moved the start of the fire season ahead by a month to allow the department to plan early and have resources in place. The government has also invested in the Fire Smart program and the Flat Top Complex, reduce the risk of wildfires and their impact on municipalities.
Okay, supplemental.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Given my constituents value the important work of firefighters to fight these wildfires, again to the Minister of Agriculture and Forestry, would you please explain to the Assembly the variance between last year's budget and the one announced this week?
Honourable Minister.
Last week.
Mr. Speaker, let me be clear. Safety is paramount, and this government will put the resources in place to ensure it remains so. Fire seasons are unpredictable, therefore difficult to budget. There is a base funding level to maintain equipment and personnel. The cost of actually fighting the fires is drawn from emergency funding, which is to reflect in the following year's budget estimates, forecasts, and our actuals. This was the past practice of previous Alberta governments and the present practice of governments across Canada. Last year's budget differed, however. It was introduced on October 27th, so the cost reflected in the budget rather than the following year's forecast.